Senator Jessica Ramos, who is a senator of our beloved Jackson Heights, the home of all the Nepali community members. I'm going to tell you a little bit about Jessica because she's a very interesting individual, especially because of the last fact, okay? So Jessica is a senator who grew up in Queens. She's a mom of 2 beautiful boys who love Momo.
That they do. Especially Anvil Kitchen, oh my god. They take all my money.
And not only is she a supporter of all our small Nepali American businesses, she's just like us. She represents what New York is, right? Diverse, fun, vibrant, just like the rest of the Nepali American community. And the most interesting fact is that Jessica doesn't have a driver's license, and she takes the subway everywhere. Just like
I just walked here from 79th Street.
So I mean, it just goes to show how, like, you know, even though she's a senator, she's working really hard to get out here. It's not easy being a person of color and being a person that's from, you know, a minority community and becoming a women senator. It's such a big deal. And, you know, she's someone that all of us youth look up to, especially us young women, right? She's such an inspiration for us, and it's amazing that, you know, she's doing so many things, but she has made time for our community. So today she's going to be here to sort of hear her constituents, get to know our concerns a little bit, and, you know, hopefully in the future we'll be able to call her Mayor Jessica. So that's the goal of today's meeting.
I'm a professional practicing lawyer, and I'm glad to be here to meet with you. And actually, we have talked about you in our Nepali community a lot. So basically your name is very well known to everybody and stuff. So we really appreciate your time today to come out and this meet with us. In Nepali, in the immigrant community, which is we consider the fastest growing in here, especially in your area, your district. So I think, you know, it's really good to meet with you, and there is a friend. And I think there are several things that, you know, we want to do it within our Nepali community, and we want you to be, you know, feeling like welcomed all the time, because, you know, we're going to tell you that, and we will try to support your candidacy as it goes along. And please let us know whenever you need any kind of help or anything, or we can do anything about it. You know, I think it will be really great. And we do have a lot of concerns about our Nepalese community. You know, we sometimes visit you and explain you what exactly happening. And Shreya is very good in explaining in all our community needs. So I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Alright, so my name is Viras Richaus. I'm the CPA running my own practice. Plus the credit union, I'm so far, you know, I'm the CEO. But we are able to hire new CEO, you know. So probably from next month or following couple of months, there will be new full-time CEO, because I was doing part-time. So right now is the time to hire. So basically, you know, it's great to have like you as a leader in our community. You know, ins and out. You're born in this area.
Elephant Hospital.
Right. So a lot of people in around here, you know, like most of our people in Queens, they are, you know, having a lot of problems, you know, housing crisis, you know, apartment. I see a lot of people, they come to me, I'm CPA. So they need later, you know, to get the apartment. They need 150, 200,000 just to get the apartment. So that's a really genuine problem right now, you know. We hope to solve this problem. And, you know, by seeing us over here in this little...
I can leave $200,000.
Right, you know, so, and from this, we also know that we need one community center. Our Nepali community created one, you know, temple in border of Queens and Brooklyn. But this area, we didn't have anything, so, you know, we appreciate anything we could help. So that's another problem. And then, you know, there are, you know, a lot of things had to change. So, you know, we will open up.
Absolutely, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
I work as a volunteer organizer at Tri-Cities, and I'm volunteering in multiple organizations, multiple organizations.
He's also been very humble. He was actually the past president of Sherpa Association, which has the first like Nepali temple in New York.
That's where we met.
Great stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna let Chamanoko take the stage a little bit.
Namaste. Thank you, Jessica. You have to be an honor of this community. As a district leader, I'd like to say something about our community. I'm talking about around Jackson Heights, Sunnyside side. My district is like Sunnyside, but all the Nepalese people live in Jackson Heights, Mastio district. So I do believe that you guys are working a lot for our community, our like minority community living around the block. This seems more like, this harass. It is very bad situation around the Jackson Heights. That I would like to share and share as a Nepalese community, as a like South Asian, as a minority community. Then our district must be should be a like good condition we want to see. So I'm very helpful. You helping every single person. We believe that you're doing a lot of job for the minority community, like Nepalese community. We are like growing up very, very badly in this area, like Tibetan community, Nepalese community, Bhutanese. We are together right now. So my concern is you are running for the like mayor. I hope, like I do believe that if you win the mayor, we hope New City should be the like very powerful, energetic. I do believe that. Then as a district leader, wish you all the best. Then we hope that we're going to see you soon. Thank you.
It's a good idea.
I'm running a couple of restaurants around Jackson Heights and outside. I'm here.
Which other ones do you have?
Well, I have a spicy Tibet, I have a Royal Benjamin, I have
I
a,
like spicy.
and then that's the
Thanks,
magic.
Colonel. And here's the new restaurant on 86th and 37th Avenue.
Oh, right in front of Raíces Colombianas.
Yeah, people-
Right?
Yeah.
Wow, very nice.
I'm 23 years running the restaurant, and I'm working in the restaurant business. And then I'm so happy you are in my business, and then we are here around 50,000 Nepali community and around here, and we are always support you. That's I'm so happy glad, and then you enjoy my momo. I will try to do my best taste for you.
I'm sure they're delicious. Thank you. Very hard to compete with the boys.
Uncle, could you give me?
Yeah, come over here. You want to take a picture?
Yes, take picture here. These are future Nepali community representation. Very nice.
Excellent. Nice to meet you.
Right.
Louis has never had momo. This is his first time.
Luis, that's not true. It's been almost 7 years that you work for me and you've never had a momo? You have to remedy this immediately. I am so sorry. I am so embarrassed.
I know, I'm embarrassed for you.
Please, you're missing out. Do you know what they are? do you eat spicy? Because they have this really nice like crunch, oil crunch that you put on top that I really like.
He is like well known as one of the first entrepreneurs in Nepali American community. He's been here a long time, and he does a lot for the community.
How long have you been here?
More than 20 years.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not gonna say all my
I'll take you to your place.
Okay.
one day. Yeah.
I would like to good evening all,
Good
and
evening.
first of all I would like to thank Principal Bomb to giving us this opportunity to speak with Jessica, and I would like to say good luck for you. We always wish you, but I'm always being honest. First I have to know your agenda, how you manage to help our community, because we are new, like generation Indians, Nepalis are growing much usually in Queens or in America. That's why how you can support us, and if you commitment or some things that what we need, then we can go through you. How we can support, we do our best what we can to you. But the things is like nowadays lot of security problem when the problem is come, we call the police. Police is not coming urgent when necessary, and some security things is a little bit problem. Although is I don't mean that they are not working, but it's necessary. They are not doing
That they respond.
well.
yeah.
And for nowadays, in the our people goes to the hospital, there is language little bit problem. We can call interpreter. That's going well, but if we are able to keep few of them in the hospital, it will help much as needed. And we have a few problems that every couple of years we lost our senior citizen because of lack of communication, and we always talk about the community centers, and every leader's giving word it is necessary and need. I will do it, even though Eric Adams, we help him, and he make the kind of commitment for our community, but his term is almost gone, but we have nothing resolved until now. But if you become the mayor and if you are guarantee for us for the Nepali community centers and is needed, and lot of people have our super lawyer is here, although he's not able to provide to everyone to is legally to get the resident of here. So how you support the immigrant people here, and if you make the few commitment is our community needed, then definitely we will always be with you.
Thank you.
By the way, thank you for your timing and thank you for being with us. Glad to see you here.
Thank you.
I'm a business owner. I have been working in Jackson Heights. I have business in Jackson Heights since 2006.
Where?
In 72 Street. I have
On Broadway?
On Broadway.
It's
So
like right
Jackson
next
Heights is like my second home. Since I came here, I started doing business in Jackson Heights. So I saw lots of up and downs, lots of things in Jackson Heights. But unfortunately, now in Jackson Heights is not like before. So I'm very sad of that. And we nowadays in Jackson Heights we have like more than 10 ladies business owner like me, Chomo, Manchaghar, and also CBTM, and lots of more. So, everything ladies owner. And I'm so glad to see you as a ladies. We work together to make Jackson Heights better future. Thank you for being here. I represent Indigenous Women's Organization from Nepal. I'm Indigenous Women of Nepal in America, and I'm also serving community board for. And this is the second time I met you because last time I met in a community board for meeting as well. But at the time I could not. Introduce by myself individually and we didn't get a chance, and it is a pleasure to have you today. I'm so glad to be here, and definitely we are working very hard how to empower immigrant women and how to fulfill their dream. They have so much dream and they are thinking they came here and they can achieve what they wanted, but unfortunately there are so much thing going on, so many barriers in between them and American dream. So we are trying very hard. So to have you here and to understand you are going to have the future mayor, that's very excited to hear that. And then definitely I'm hoping to understand a little bit better and more detail what you are going to do and how you're going to address our issues. And I'm very proud to be part of your campaign. And I wish you all the best. Thank you so much.
Master of
Good afternoon.
Yeah.
My name is Bimal Ghale. I'm Justice for Airport Goodwill Master. So I'm representing for the delivery guys who have accident and who have thieves and who have a problem. I represent all of the New York City. And but I think same issue our here whatever the things, because last time also until in the night 3 people he took the bike and we called the police, but police not came here. It not came again. Our some security guys, we have some civil guys who have a say, who have a leave, and police, and I called them, and this police came, and he called them the police. Then after him called. That's why if we call 911, they don't respond.
Wow.
I think that's why our voice. I think you get it. That's why.
Yeah.
That's why I need to just that's the thing. That's why I'm just because whatever people are fighting, whatever people are taking the bike. That's because I'm representing for justice for Africa. So I'm all over the New York City. I'm visiting always every day. So that's why I think that's my point. Thank you.
Thank you.
My name is Dawabali. This is my friend. This is nothing.
Oh. Thank you.
Well, where do you live? What neighborhood do you live in?
I'm doing what?
Huh?
No, no.
Oh, they live in like all are your district, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
It's very much,
Yeah. No, he's also working in Africa, so that I'm on the inside the group. That's why I called him also.
So we'll move on to Mr. Moshi. We'll do it in order.
She actually owns the Himalayan Yak restaurant. Yes.
Really? Oh wow.
Yeah.
To hear
Yeah,
a little
so
bit
you exactly know that.
more about your campaign. I know you have pushed for legislation for domestic workers and for their rights, but I think one thing that has been brought up by other people here is the fact that there are a lot of people in the Nepali community who work on apps, who work as domestic workers, whether that's as housekeepers or nannies or home health aides, or who work as like contractors, whether in driving or in construction. And all of them have variable incomes, meaning various programs that are designed to help people like us, they are excluded from. And then they have the worry of should they lie about their situation and try to be caught or not get the help that they need because the current, like whether you're talking about healthcare or childcare or any sort of program that's depending on income doesn't take into consideration like a variable income rate and the understanding that you could be fired at will. And I think I just want to know what your plan is about that, and that's one situation. And the second thing is also I have
Majority of them are women, and I work late. Restaurant is open late till midnight, past midnight, 2 o'clock. So if I cannot guarantee my own safety at work, I do not know how to put this concern on, how do I guarantee my staff's safety, right? As you know, my cross section is 73rd, 72nd and 73rd, right under Roosevelt. There are transgenders in the corner. I have no problem, they do it whatever they want to do, but because of their presence, my business is affected, my safety is affected, my staff safety is affected. Same thing with the massage parlor next door to me. It is affected. How do I know it? Because I know it because people say it to my face. You know why? I wish to come to your restaurant. I cannot bring my father-in-law, I cannot bring my husband. The same reason, because they keep pulling, literally inviting, and it's, nobody likes it. And our community is very humble, we get embarrassed. Even I know, I've spoken to most of the men here, and they say the same thing, and it's not safe, right? And sanitation, I don't want to talk about it right now. My main priority is the prostitution, and I see that right now, in the news I saw that the cops are allocated, but my concern is it says 74 upward to 111th Street. I happen to be on 73rd and 72nd. That skips my block.
Yeah, to be honest, you're not even in my district.
Right.
But that's okay.
But I am, my residents, I am. My residents.
Yeah, no, but even if you're not, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to be mayor of the whole 5 boroughs.
Exactly.
But,
so that's my cross section, and I'm like, okay, that skips me again. So these are the few things. This is the main priority for me right now. Safety.
Okay. Thank you for sharing.
Yes. We're gonna move on.
United States for about 23 years, and I've only lived in Queens. Sunnyside partially, my parents have lived there, and ever since I got married, Jackson Heights been my home. And I own Himalayan Yak restaurant, I work, I have 2 kids, and a beautiful husband, today is my anniversary.
Yeah.
But I'm here. I'm here with you. So you see,
Thank you.
but I know husband is home, but I want to make sure I wanted to meet you today. So I'm
Thank you.
I'm very
I
excited.
feel like I have to pay you, anniversary dinner tomorrow. I hope he forgives me.
But I'm very happy to have you here today. I don't think we've really had a conversation like this prior. I always had a keen interest in presidency, right, politics, but in presidency level. Never really focused on local politics. Didn't know any better. Right now, everybody's focused on presidency, which I'm very excited about. And I would love to see a woman president. Does not just because she's a woman, she's capable, and I love it. And I'm very proud of it. My kids know about it. I make sure everybody knows whom they're voting for and why they should be voting for, not just because of one's gender. And I would love to see you as a mayor. I'm guessing you'll be the first woman mayor?
Yes.
I think so, right?
Yes, she is.
So I'm very excited. I do have a few concerns. Should I say it now or? Okay.
He has a lot of experience in community based. So if you become a mayor, so we hope appointment.
I want the best resumes from him.
So,
Thank you. I vouch for them, just saying.
Okay, so, we discussed about a lot of, things among us. The couple of things that touches us is that our immigrant community I experience every day, on and off, in my work, and my clients, many of them are that, he explained about this, having a lot of problems with the people that they are getting victims of the crime. And usually when you are a victim of the crime, the city is supposed to provide you some kind of support letter in their immigration status, usually for you visa. And what is happening is that the police department is always downgrading the criminals. When if somebody has actually hit somebody, just like in his example, then they're supposed to actually, if they upgrade the crime to felony, they get the benefits. But usually what the police department is doing is they're downgrading to misdemeanor, the crime. So then what happens is that it doesn't cover under the statute. So a lot of people that I see that every time I get letter that you are disqualified for EVA. And then I try
The
to-
charges can be
Yeah.
something that you discuss with
Yeah.
Melinda Katz's
Yeah.
office.
Yeah, I
Because
mean,
that's up to the prosecution.
It's not only the prosecutor, I think the beginning, the district attorney doesn't see the case until much later, but I think initially the police department is then which will frame the case against the defendant, saying that whether or not actually, I see that the guy has.
I'm going to introduce Mr. Sham Karki, who is my chairman of Minority Empowerment Network. I'm sure you've seen him around, right? He is the South Asian Inter-Caribbean Advisory Council to District Attorney Melinda Katz, Queens County District Attorney. He's also the community board member of CB3. He's part of CAP Elmhurst Hospital Board. He's also the board member of New American Voter Association, a longtime Democratic volunteer, and of course our Nepali American community leader. So Sham Karki.
Thank you for your daughter. Now, future leader.
He has been very instrumental in organizing this for you, as well as
you.
doing so many things for our community. And picking back on what she was saying, actually piggybacking off of that, we actually, with the mayor's office, current administration, translated a lot of documents from English to Nepali, and that was idea of Sham Uncle and Chema Uncle together. So I think when you're mayor, we can do more of that. That's great. Yes. Go ahead.
Thank you, John. I don't want to introduce myself.
Yeah, I already did.
already see and so just I request you because most of the Nepalese or our Nepalese diaspora, especially immigrant people who are facing a lot of issues, who can explain now here. But I request you may become a voice for the voiceless. You are voice for our voiceless. We are voiceless immigrant people. You have to get a voice for our voice. So everybody talk community center. We need community center, not only for Nepali, for all diversity
South Asians.
community. Himalayan community. We are focusing in Himalayan community who speak Nepali language in different countries. Burma, India, Bhutan, Sikkim, Tibetan, they also speak Nepali sometimes. So we focus on Himalayan community, how we empower our Himalayan community, how we empower women community, how we empower small business. Also talking in a security point of view. We also talk complete both. We always will meet missing 115. We're sorry, we cannot do anything, just say. So it was, we become voice for the voiceless for our community, just I said.
And what I mean by this is there's technically a database, but it's you can print out the sheets of
It's by
each
design.
one, house by house, and there's no way to check. And that is something as I want to know what you would do as mayor, because right now as a state, in a state legislator, I know that's not something you can work with, unlike the labor issues, but as mayor, I want to know what you would do about that, because there is no way for people to actually search for rent stabilized apartments, and to find out if their apartment is rent stabilized, they need to submit proof that they live in said apartment. And if someone's undocumented or has other situations where they're worried about their family, they might not feel comfortable submitting that information about where they live, or even if they do, they don't know how to, and those resources are only in English, because there are a lot of translated resources but not related to housing, and that's not enforced in any way. And if that was public, the government wouldn't have to go around enforcing people who are getting tax credits but aren't actually providing any service, because the community would do that because there would be such competition for those units. And I just want to know what you would plan to do that.
Great, thank you. One last person. The difference between legislators and executives, but the other thing is the different levels of government. So as much as people come to my office to complain about sanitation, NYPD, any other city agency, HPD, I cannot tell you how many letters we have written in the past 3 years, and even before that during de Blasio, but more so now. But they don't have to listen to us, because I am not the head of those agencies. So they don't do what I say, they do what the mayor says. In the same way that state agencies, I can make suggestions and they'll take it much more seriously because I'm in charge of negotiating the state budget, but ultimately the governor is their boss, right? And so I'll tell you, when Eric Adams came into office, we sent him a letter outlining all of the different issues that we were observing around the community. We did not get an answer. As the migrant influx started to happen, we started to ask questions because, you know, the sanctuary city law, which is a term that gets thrown around a lot, but a lot of people don't understand what it is. It's a law that says that when there are violent crimes, the NYPD will cooperate with ICE and with the federal authorities. But other than that, the city does not share the information of undocumented people with the federal government, unless you did something wrong. In my humble opinion, the mayor missed an opportunity to use that law as a sword instead of a shield. And what I mean by that is that he could have created a database to know who they are, know where their intended destination is, because remember, they got put on a bus by the governor over in Texas, even though they didn't need to come to New York.